morning, guys. This is the haul of what is available and spoken for from yesterday's 2 estate sales I went live from. And if you were there, I know that my my picture isn't always perfect because the Wi-Fi is, on a case-by-case basis at these houses. But I do try. I'll start over if you guys tell me that it's choppy or unclear. But this haul is really the best way to see things. And so I will try to think of a solution for that. But for now, I think we just have to know that going guerrilla style from the estate sales is not going to be perfect quality picture, and live with that. And I hope that it's okay. I will do this side first, and then I will get to the stuff that channel members picked up because it's all really fun to look at too. So these two are the only of the 8 items I got the other day. These are the only items left. So we have the egg yolk amber and turquoise earrings, and we have the turquoise nugget necklace. So that is what will go to auction if we don't move those before the auction, which will either be, there will be one May 9th, but there may be one this month too, because I'm stacking up some inventory. Although I love doing it this way, and I do it different than some other resellers. I love going and getting inventory that I know is spoken for, so I don't have to keep a lot on hand. Because a great way to make money on YouTube is to buy big lots of stuff. For me, I'm very neurotic, and that would just drive me nuts. I can't do it, so I'm definitely not the most lucrative YouTuber. But I run a very boutique, small scale, non-volume law firm, and I think of my little jewelry business as the same thing. So what I do is go live and pick out things that I know will sell, and then let anyone make requests, and I'll tell you what the finder fee is on that piece. So that's kind of what I do 1 to 3 times a month, and that's what's been happening the last few days here for the stuff we're gonna go through. All right, let's get to it. So I was eyeing this 2 days ago at the sale. I wanted it, and I just didn't know for the price point. But I looked up the artist and the type of setting that it's in. It's a pin and a bail, and I think I still got an incredible deal. So this is available, and I love that turquoise. I have no idea what it is. I thought it was Sonoran at first, but it's better than Sonoran. It's just really, really nice. So that would be an incredible pendant, or if you like pins. This is a vermeil chain that I don't know that I highlighted from one of my live estate sales a couple weeks ago that's still available. I kind of want to keep it. It's really, really nice. And the caps are stamped. You can see there. And it's 12 karat gold fill on the caps. It just hangs really elegantly and beautifully. So that leads me into the next piece. I was looking at this a couple days ago. I wanted it. I knew this was gold, and I knew it wasn't priced for gold. I can just tell, like, there was another pendant brooch that I showed with the articulated horsetail the other day on my haul. I knew that was gold too, and it is. That sold, but this one I might keep just because it's an investment. I love Spiny oyster. I love turquoise. But it's not in usable condition for me yet because I don't have a wad of cash. Although if I keep going to these estate sales, I might have to. But you can see right there, it's marked 14 karat. So Richard Stump is the designer, non-native, but Santa Fean, has a gallery and is very into raising horses, and obviously a beautiful gold and silver smith. So this is lapis, spiny, and turquoise. I love it. And you can go on Richard Stump's website right now, and you can see that with no stones, the cheapest money clip is $1,350, because he uses 14 karat gold on all of his money clips. So what I'm gonna do if this doesn't sell, and you can inquire, but I'm basically gonna ask half of what he's asking online for his less ornate ones right now. I'm gonna have this soldered to this necklace, or just soldered so that I can put Navajo pearls through it, or turquoise chips, strands, and make it into a really sick pendant. That's my thought, because I'm not gonna give it away because that's a good amount of gold on the Bronco and the swallows and the hearts, and it's just incredibly done. So there is that piece, and this chain kind of goes along with my vision for it, but it's also for sale. The vermeil liquid. I guess it's not proper to call it liquid silver. The liquid vermeil, the liquid 12 karat gold fill, I don't know. This belt buckle is chip inlay. It is not signed, but it's really nice. I got a good price on it, so I can offer it for a good price. These, a lot of people inquired about from the preview, my members. A lot of people wanted them, but when they saw them, they were like, whoa, those are expensive, which they were. But there's a reason. These are not like little spiny earrings. These are big, and like this is my finger. And they're signed by Shannon Belson, Zuni, that's the signature. So I bought them because it was 20% off day, so it still cost me, but I know I can keep them and enjoy them. So if they don't sell, I will just be keeping these. I do have one channel member who has a full day to make up her mind if she would like to take them, and then that expires, and I'll sell them to someone else, or I will keep them if they don't sell. I've never seen such well done Spiny oyster earrings, and as you know, there's a moratorium on the Spiny, and where it is harvested out of Florida from 2024 to 2029, there's a moratorium. So that jeweler in Colorado told me it's really the hot ticket item for them right now when they can get their hands on it. This is a pine needle basket with leather, signed Nomo Jones, and you've got it looks like coral and turquoise incorporated throughout. Just a great little thing to hold stuff. So I picked that up because it was affordable and beautiful. Handmade piece. This belt I took a gamble on. I had been thinking about this piece of turquoise for a couple days and decided that since the belt fit me, and I'm not a big girl, but I'm not a little girl. I'm a medium girl. So 36, that, you know, if I have to keep it, that's cool because I actually really like it. What you're paying for, if you ask me for a price on this, is really the belt buckle. Don't worry too much if the belt wouldn't fit you, because you can have another belt fitted in there real easily. They just unbolt this one and bolt a new one in. So it's got the bear claw and just an absolutely exquisite piece of water-webbed turquoise. It is signed at BG and believe that it is native. And again, if that stays with me, that's okay. This piece of pottery I just love, has the white feather on it. Sorry about the stain on my table. My kids eat here sometimes and we don't always wipe it down perfectly. I don't know what the hole's for. I'm not like a pottery expert. This one is signed JF Toya Hemes, and I'm fine to keep this in my collection if this doesn't sell. I will probably ask $90 on this one because it is just beautifully done. And I love those colors. Even just to display turquoise, that works. So that's here and available. This one had a little, the Zuni bear got me, of course, with the feather, the little fetish. And I loved the little bear paws inside. It's just such pristine, you know, kiln work on this. It's so smooth and placid. And it is signed Luna Love, it looks like, and it has a little handprint there. 2017. So that is available, and just a beautiful piece of pottery. This is Taxco, and it's a full set, man. So you've got a bracelet, a necklace, the earrings, and then the ring is adjustable, which is super. Usually adjustable rings like this will go anywhere from like a 5.5 to an 8.5 comfortably. That's my guess. It's not in perfect condition. I could probably polish it more, but with Taxco, that's kind of what I like. So this is a good deal on the grape entire set of Taxco that I can offer because I did get it on 20% off day. These are just liquid sterling and little turquoise bead earrings. These are really pretty inlay that were still available, so I picked them up on 20% off day. Same thing with the liquid sterling necklace here with the caps, very pretty. And then I got these little shadow box earrings. Somebody asked me to measure this, so I will do that for them. This is just a little shell. It looks like sterling. I'm not acid testing it for what I'm selling it for, which is quite cheap. But I will get a length on that. You know, looking at it, it looks like an 8 to 9 inch drop to me. So that's what I'm guessing for now. I got my buyers love horses, and I do too. They're so majestic. So I got this keychain. It is signed NR. It's native, beautiful, could be polished up. I got a couple more pieces of pottery, even though they weren't on request, because they're just cool. So this one is a canoe and 2 people inside the canoe, and looks like it's signed. And then this one is a little girl holding 2 children, a maiden. So I loved that one. This looks like either carnelian or agate, and it's an African piece. The first estate sale I went to had a lot of jewelry from Africa. This I thought was the most wearable. A lot of times these are horn, carved or painted horn, and then, you know, wooden beads and just beautiful gemstones there. So I picked that up. I don't think this is sterling, but it's priced accordingly. This I got right away. I think I measured it with my little portable ring measure. I love that comfort shank. And it was an 8. So this is a really nice piece of coral. I'm not saying that this is native. Oh, but it does say CB, so it might be native. Probably native. But there's this coral ring, which is just so cool. And the companion piece to it, I felt, was this necklace I had to have. Big chunk of red coral, coral beads. This is sterling, and encased in the sterling on the pendant. Very beautiful to match that. And then, oh, there's a little stretch bracelet. Oh, I'm wearing it, no big. Hold on, let's see if I can handle this. I found this that kind of went with the set. It's just a stretch, but to complete the set, I thought it was really nice. So I got that. I got this, which looks like maybe painted nuts and really cool little beautiful shells, also African. So I thought that was very artistic and beautiful, and not a high price point on that. So that's the recap of the stuff that is going to be for sale for pre-sale channel members. If you want to know about that, if you want to come to the lives while I shop, then hit join next to the subscribe button. It's $4.99 a month. Free shipping for packages that will fit in a large bubble mailer that are over $50. If you get a different shaped thing like this and I have to use a flat rate box, you've got to pay the shipping on that. If I have to insure it, if it's valuable, you got to pay for the insurance. But we have a lot of fun. You get to buy pre-sale and be part of a really cool group.